Hey guys, how you doing? So today what I want to talk to you about is top roll. Not going to talk about really techniques and how to get into it. I'm just going to talk about two versions to develop your top roll strength. Okay? Version 1 through the hand. Actually, let's go version 1 through the thumb, version 2 through the hand. Talk about the subtle differences there. Talk about just the fundamental strength builder of developing this part of your strength. So through the thumb, you can use a belt or a strap or a backpack, anything that can loop around your thumb. So today I'll show you with a strap. So you can wrap it a few different ways. You could wrap it high, okay, and that's gonna make you keep your hand a bit higher. But typically, I'm gonna do a low wrap, and the reason why is I've found over years and years of doing these type of exercises, I've found that if you really want to push your pronation as hard as you can, that if you work top end pronation too high up on the hand, it's gonna spin your wrist out and it's gonna do some damage here. So when I really want to hit my pronation as hard as I can, I will use the lower wrap on my thumb so that there's less chance of my wrist spinning out. And this is where you want to chase a guy. This is where you want to feel the pressure anyways when you're top rolling. So the first thing I do is I take up the tension with my thumb. I take it up, right? Because I want that thumb to be one of the big parts that does not break when I start rolling, right? So I take up the tension. I get my arm angle pretty tight, same way I would be on the table, and I drive upwards. Okay? It'll look something like this. This is what it looks like. Alright, things to note. I'm not standing up and doing it like this. I'm bent over more because when I'm on the table, I'm trying to pull you away from your body. It's very rare that people are coming straight down on you. It happens sometimes, but more typically you have to pull a person out. So the vector is something like this probably. If you have a cable, that's fine too. Weights is just pretty convenient. Whatever, you can use any kind of system to create that resistance. One of the problems with that low attachment is that sometimes your hand is going to start to drop. You'll start to notice it when you start to break into a top roll. You're going to always be dropping and people are going to come over the top of your hand. So if this is a problem in your top roll, you're going to want to work the higher form, and that's through the hand. You can do this with a bag or a sheet. Just throw weights or whatever in the middle of a sheet, bag it up, and use that. Today I'm going to use a towel. Same kind of idea as what you saw before. Just this way, it's through the hand. Okay? It's through the hand. And this way, when I do the exercise, I'm forced to keep my hand up. It's a slight difference. I typically do not go quite as heavy when I lift like this because it's harder. And there's more chance of hurting your wrist if you go too heavy. When you think about reps and frequency, if you're working with a club hard on a table, do high reps. You've already got your heavy work in, do like 50 reps. Do it every day. You can train for this every day. Muscles in the forearm regenerate really quick, and they love the reps. They love the blood flow. If you don't have a good team that's pushing you to hit that high intensity on the table, make sure you get your heavy lifting in like every 4 or 5 days. That's it.